Hey runners, it's Lisa. So I'm getting a lot of questions on what's my balance, how much have I paid, how much do I owe, what have I purchased, and uh, what's my balance that's due. So at this point in time, um, I'm just going to go through this very quickly. General registration is now closed. So if someone wants to register at this point, they need to send us an email to runcation@reggaerunners.com or call us at 646-449-0148 for assistance. The best way to reach us is via email. We get so many phone calls in a day, it is ridiculous. And my thing is, it's best for you to send an email because we cannot respond to every phone call during the hours of operation. But we respond to emails 24 hours basically, depending on when we're working. So let's go through this very quickly. Now to access your registration, you access it by entering your email address and your password. When you log in, it's going to take you to whatever page is not completed. The page that's not completed for me is my flight information form because there's something that I didn't complete. So let's just put in New Orleans. I think that was my mistake. Okay? Go to next steps. Any form that you have not completed, it is going to pop up. That's the first form that's going to come up. So then it's taking me to my checkout page. So your checkout page is always going to be incomplete until you have paid for your runcation in full. Once you pay for your runcation in full, you are not able to make any changes whatsoever to your runcation. The only thing that you can make changes to is your flight information. And even that, I believe, once you have completely paid off your runcation, you will have to contact me in order to access your package. I'm sorry, in order for you to access your runcation and make any edits. So, for right now, let's just go to our dashboard. Okay, it says do not make any changes or remove any selections from your dashboard. All changes must be emailed to runcation@reggaerunners.com. So at this point, email us any changes that you have. You're past the cutoff, so you're within penalty if you make any cancellations to any of your excursions. You can still add excursions if they're available, but you must send us an email. When you're emailing us, let us know the day and the time that you wish to do your activity. So if you want to add shopping, you want to add shopping for Saturday in the morning or the afternoon. That's all I need to know, and then that's what I know to put on your runcation registration. So from here, you want to know how much your total order is. Here it is right here. You want to know how much you paid. It's right here on your dashboard. And your total amount due, it's right here. Well, what's the payments that I've made? Click on View Payments, and it tells you the payments that you've made to date. Go back to your dashboard. You want to know what you've purchased. This is very simple. Scroll down on your dashboard. So, for instance, I've got a villa. I'm sharing it with these people. This is the total cost of the, or that's a portion of the cost of the bill because I'm sharing it with other people. So that amount is being deducted from mine and being split up amongst the other people. So if you see shared room costs, that means that you're splitting the room cost with somebody, and either you're being charged your portion or you're being credited the amount that is being charged to your roommates. Your administrative fee is going to show here. Your airfare. Here I selected the airfare out of New Orleans. It is showing on my registration. It shows your arrival departure date. So now you're booked on this flight. So what does that mean? That means you have to go to your flight information form and put in your flight information. I am not able to do that for you. You must enter your flight information on your flight information form. And the flight information that you're entering is your arrival into Montego Bay and your departure from Montego Bay. So it's going to be the flight that arrives into Montego Bay and the flight and time that departs. Please don't enter your departure from New Orleans arriving in Miami. That's not going to do us any good. We won't know what time to pick you up from the airport, and Club Mobe won't know what time to expect you. And because they check the flight, they're not going to know where your connecting flight is coming into Montego Bay. So therefore, they won't recognize that you're coming in. Here, I can see that I have round trip airport transfers. It tells you exactly what to do. I'm getting people asking me, well, what am I supposed to do when I get to the airport? It's right here on your registration. Club Mobe. People are asking, if I have Club Mobe, do I need airport transportations? Club Mobe is not airport transportation. If you read through this information, it tells you exactly what it is. It gives you, it fast tracks you through customs and immigration. So someone will meet you with a sign, and they will fast track you through customs and immigration and take you to Club Mobe Lounge. They will then go to the transportation desk and let them know that you have arrived, and a representative from the transportation desk will then come and let you know when your shuttle will be leaving. And during that time, you can sit back and have complimentary cocktails, food, refreshments, go in and freshen up, whatever it is you want to do. Okay? Then it goes on to every day. On Thursday, what you're doing on Thursday. On Friday, what you're doing on Friday. On Saturday, what you're doing on Saturday, on Sunday, and on Monday. And then after that shows your hotel. Okay? So this hotel is only going to show on the primary. So I'm the primary, and I have people that are staying in the villa with me. So it's going to show up on my invoice. But then the total cost is then divided by the number of people and split, therefore, the share with. Okay? All of that is right here on your registration. So many of you are emailing me, asking me questions about your registration, or did I do this, did I do that? Before you send me an email to ask me, did I book airport transfers, please log into your registration and just look. And if it's not here, then you didn't book it. If you don't see it here, you can always go to the flight and airport transfers form and say, oh, I didn't click it. Nope, I don't have it. So if I have no here, no, I don't. If I click yes, then yes, I do have it. Okay. Also on this page is the same thing with your Club Mobe. It's all part of the flight and airport transfers. It's everything at the airport. So Club Mobe, if you want to add it to your package, you can come back in here and add it. This is where you put your flight information. So those of you that have already booked your group fare, your group flight, you can please come in here and enter your flight information. Those of you that booked your flights on your own, this is where you enter your flight information. Those of you that booked your flight with Reggae Runners, this is where you put your flight information. Now, the only time I do not need your flight information is if you do not need airport transportation or if you are not doing Club Mobe. So if you're doing airport transportation and you're doing Club Mobe, or you're doing Club Mobe, either of these, you are required to provide me with your flight information. So let me say it again. If you are purchasing airport transportation or Club Mobe through Reggae Runners, I will need your flight information so that it can be provided to those service providers. If you are not purchasing Club Mobe, and if you're not purchasing airport transfers, either of them, I do not need your flight information. Okay? So let's go back to your dashboard. Again, everything you need to see is here on your dashboard. Well, this is going to be your Bible. So when it comes time to print this out, all you're going to do is go to your Runcation confirmation form. This part on the side where it says paid, outstanding, please don't pay any attention to that. That has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. This is just a part of the registration that was developed. It has nothing to do with our event. They don't dictate where the money's allocated. Okay? But this is what you are going to print out because this is going to give you all of your information. So this is going to give you your flight information. This gives you your instructions for your airport transfers. But this is your instructions for Club Mo Bay. And then it gives you everything, again, your itinerary. So if you your total cost, your total payments to date, and if this total balance remaining says 0, then you're good to go. Okay? So everybody should pretty much be good to go with this. If you have any questions, please shoot us an email. If you look at your registration and go through, you can see everything that you need to see. Those of you that are signed up for the lip sync battle, if you are deciding that you are not going to do it, please send us an email. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and I appreciate you all.